Is zero waste even possible? That's a question for another video. For now, all I can say is once you become a mom, it's almost inconceivable. Even as the founder of a sustainable grocery store, I'm still not perfect. But I'm here to show you my attempts to be as sustainable as possible as a mom in this plastic obsessed world.
Hey, I'm Katie. Welcome to my channel where I talk about all things eco-minimalism, motherhood, and movement. And in this video, I'm talking about what's inside my sustainable zero waste diaper bag. Let's get into it. The bag is a Day Owl backpack, the larger size. It was a splurge. This was not a cheap bag. Normally, I do try to get all my things secondhand, like on Facebook Marketplace. However, I love this bag. I couldn't find anything secondhand that I knew I was going to use on a regular basis that I really loved. So I splurged on this. And after it's done being a diaper bag, I'll use it for other stuff. This is just going to be a timeless piece that I add into my very small collection. I don't own any other backpacks, so this is it. It's a very ethical company as well, which is why I wanted to support them. I'll put a link down below so that if you want one, you can grab one too. If I'm going to be out for just a few hours, I always have 3 diapers. 2 cloth diapers and 1 disposable diaper. Imperfect eco-minimalist. Realistically, when you're out and about, you need a disposable diaper. At least for me personally, sometimes it's just easier, depending on where you are, to be able to put this on and know for sure there's not going to be any leaks. I have tried quite a few different disposable diaper brands that are clean and sustainable, or claim to be. And this is the Very diapers. And I actually like them the most. Without going off on a tangent about disposable diapers, we will talk about the cloth diapers. I use Nora's Nursery. These are by far my favorite cloth diapers that I've tried so far. Again, I won't go off on a tangent about cloth diapering. I'll do a whole video on that. But just really quickly, pocket diapers are the way to go. In this side pocket, I generally keep my wet bag. So you probably were asking a minute ago, where does she put her dirty diapers? This is where they go, inside this really great wet bag that came with the Nora's Nursery diapers. By the way, I did get the diapers secondhand on Facebook Marketplace. It came out to like $4.50 a diaper, which is incredible for cloth diapering, especially Nora's Nursery. It doesn't stink. Some people have asked me about that, at least that I've noticed. And it fits perfectly in the side pocket, even with, you know, a couple diapers in there. I just swish it in there. And once I get home, empty it out, throw it in the wash, including the bag. So everything gets nice and clean and ready for the next day. Snacks. So I have to be honest, I am horrible at packing snacks. I'm vegan, so typically I'll eat before I go out somewhere, but I do stuff some snacks in here. So this is the Only Bar from Truvani. Truvani is my favorite protein powder. They just started making these bars, which I think are really good. Super clean ingredients. By the way, if you want to try out the Truvani protein powder, highly recommend getting it from Ethically. Ethically is my sustainable grocery store in Long Beach. You can bring your own jar, your own container. It can be upcycled or reused plastic, and you can just get like the scoop, 1 serving to try to see if you like it first. That's the beauty of unpackaged or package-free grocery stores. And once you like it, you can come back and fill up as much as you want. So that's my other side pocket, my snack pocket. This is my easy access pocket for stuff that I need easy access to. I have my rubber teether, my pacifier, and I typically wrap them in a burp cloth because how convenient to have a burp cloth also readily available. This is a Nook pacifier. It's the orthodontic shape, which I recommend. I've heard that pacifiers will push their teeth forward or something if you use the other shape. I will be switching to 100% rubber pacifier. I did just find one, and they'll be available on my website, katiemp.com. Also gonna link that below. By the way, katiemp.com is where I focus on just mom and baby sustainable stuff. So anything I talk about in the videos, you can check on there to see if it's available. If it's not on there, it's going to be available on Ethically. So pacifier and teether, Easy access along with the Burp Cloth in this top pocket. Inside this big pocket here, first off, we have a water bottle. This guy typically is outside my bag so that I remember to actually drink it. I am exclusively breastfeeding, which I should have mentioned at the beginning of the video. So I don't need to lug around bottles or anything like that, which is why my bag is a little bit more minimal than perhaps a formula fed or formula feeding mom would need. So just keep that in mind. But I do always make sure that I have a water bottle, and I wanted to include it because it's what I bring around with me. Next, we have one of the most important items in here, which is a change of clothes. Definitely have at least one change of clothes in your bag, because the one time that you don't pack it, baby will blow out and it will ruin your plans for the rest of the day, or at least the hour. One or two. I like to bring a onesie because it's just the easiest thing. If you want to, you could also bring a change of clothes for you. I've never had an issue with a blowout that got on me, so that's just an extra thing to carry, which is why I don't. But at least one change of clothes, absolutely necessary. The next thing is for the breastfeeding mamas that are watching, and it is a cover. Sometimes I use it. It depends on where I'm at. It is a little bit annoying to use, so you know, I want to not care, but unfortunately I do still care about making people feel uncomfortable. I know I need to not care. I'm working on it, but I do bring this with me just in case. If I didn't, I would need to feed my baby, and I would feed my baby wherever I'm at. Now, this changing pad is awesome. It is the most sustainable changing pad that I could find. And well, it wasn't secondhand, so I guess it's not the most sustainable. But I really do love it. It gets a lot of use. It's Natemia is the brand. I will put I'll put a link for this below, but public places where it's a questionable surface or if it's a hard surface, definitely make sure that I have a changing pad with me. Nursing pads. These are 100% bamboo fabric. It's a woman-owned company. They make paper towels as well, the reusable cloth paper towels that we sell it ethically. So if you're looking for bamboo nursing pads, you can also get them on kdimp.com. But if you are just starting out breastfeeding, it is good to have an extra pair of these because your body will overproduce. And these bamboo ones are really great. They're really absorbent. So check these out. Cloth wipes and spray bottle. These go together. These go with the cloth diapering thing. I generally bring a big wad of cloth wipes because you never know how much you're gonna need if it's like a big poop. There's probably, I don't know, 8 or 10 in there right now. I would probably bring more than this, to be honest, because I have been in a situation where I've almost run out. I haven't run out yet, but I've almost run out. So a big chunk of these. You can see they're fraying. This was just an old receiving blanket, I think, that my mom had. It is 100% cotton, but it's a nice, really absorbent type of material. I just cut up the blankets and it's been working out great. But you can buy reusable cloth wipes that, again, I sell and I will link below. If you buy them, they don't fray like this, which, to be honest, I do think I'm gonna switch over to the ones that are surged, I think that's the term, on the edges, because when I wash these with the diapers, I'm always picking off the frays off the diapers, and it is annoying. But if you want to save some money, just cut up a towel or make sure it's soft for baby's booty. But that's a good way to get some cloth wipes in a sustainable way. And along with that, I have my spray bottle. I used to lug around this bigger spray bottle because that's all that I had, but this one finally emptied out and I was able to swap it. My secret formula for my wipe spray is just water and coconut oil. And I do use MCT oil, which is coconut oil, but so it is in a liquid form and it just mixes better with the water. There's about like a squirt or two of MCT oil and the rest is water. And that's it. So when I need to wipe baby, I just spray what I need on the cloth, wipe, and then toss it in the wet bag. Coconut oil, and this isn't always in my bag. I do sometimes throw it in there just in case. He's been having some dermatitis on his arms and legs lately. Not really sure why, the doctor doesn't know why, but I just have this to rub on him if his skin gets a little bit more dry. Again, I got this coconut oil from Ethically, and I can go back there, bring this jar, and refill it without having to buy a whole nother container of coconut oil, and that's that. The next one is really for me. It is my reusable utensils set. It's got all the cutlery I need for if I get takeout food somewhere that I don't need to get plastic utensils. I keep this in here because I always have this bag with me, so I know that I won't forget my utensils. It's also great because it's got chopsticks in here, and I like to use chopsticks for a lot of stuff at home, so a lot of times I'll pull the chopsticks out of here to use, and then try to remember to put it back in here before I go out. So bamboo utensil set, also linked below, available at ethically and kdm.com. And that is actually it. That is everything that I carry around with me on a day-to-day basis if I'm just gonna be out for a few hours. If I'm traveling or if I'm gonna stay somewhere overnight, obviously some things would adjust. Just remember that living a sustainable lifestyle is not about being perfect, it's about doing your best. So even if you make one swap because of this video or just one swap on your own, you are making a difference. Unfortunately, it is the 1% and the big corporations that really need to make the changes, but if we all collectively make small changes like this together, we can make a really big difference. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this whole video to the end. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.